everybody. Today I'm going to be doing a review on a product that I saw on Facebook called Slick Products, super concentrated off-road wash. I normally don't buy things from Facebook, but what I'll do is I'll hop over to Amazon, see if Amazon has it, and they actually did. So I'll leave a link in the description below. We did a little bit of riding today. The machine didn't get super muddy, but it should be a pretty good test of, if you look back here, I mean, you know, the back of the quad's pretty muddy. Pretty good test of how things turn out. All right, so I got 4 ounces in this bad boy. Come on, connect. Here we go. Oh, gotta get her out of there. All right, get this thing fired up. Well, right away I don't see enough soap. I'm gonna add more. Definitely not enough. I added about 4 ounces. So what we'll do is we'll add some more. I mean, if that's as much as I need, that's probably not gonna last long. All right, let's give it a go. All right, let's try this again. There we go. It's not foaming as well as I'd like, but get up under those fenders. I don't know if I'm going to be a fan of this. It's not foaming like my other foam does, but we'll see. Normally this thing's pure white when I shoot it with my other foam. Yeah, not impressed. Not impressed. I know it's not my gun because, like I said, when I use it on this other foam, my quad is pure white after I start spraying it. So normally I don't go back and forth like this, but it doesn't look like this is really doing much. But we shall see. Looks like I'm empty. So, go ahead and give it a minute. See what the instructions say. 1 to 2 minutes without drying. Agitate. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm not an agitator. Although my boys will probably say different. And I mean, what I mean by boys is the Slaw Dog crew. So, we'll let that sit on there for a minute. See what happens. Starting to dry, so I'm going to go ahead and start. It doesn't look like there's really any soap left on this machine at all. So I don't know if it did its job, but they claim that you should be able to foam cannon and everything will come off. Now, what's going to be a really good test is normally when I use my other foam concentrate, it leaves my plastics a little faded. You know, I'm not sitting here washing this thing by hand. I mean, it's just gonna get right back out in the woods and get muddy again, right? So I hose it down, get the mud off. And the mud's coming off. Mud's coming off pretty well. I'm not sure if it's the pressure washer that's doing that, but we shall see. So I'll be anxious to see how it leaves my plastic when I'm done. If it leaves it faded and with like a residue, not a residue, but it just looks, I don't know, hard to explain. It just doesn't look right. We'll see how it turns out. Especially my rack. My rack always looks, even when I pressure wash it, it always looks when it dries, it looks like it's blotchy. The plastic. I think this is pretty much done. So what I mean by the plastic being blotchy, it's like you ever wash a car and you don't dry it right away and it sits in the sun and it just gets like all funky looking and spotted. Alright, so it's pretty much done. Mud's pretty much off. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's shut this off and come back and see what the plastic looks like. I'm anxious to see. So if you look here how it's drying, I have a feeling this is going to be spotty. Right here you can see the plastic looks faded. So I don't get it. I don't get it. We shall see. Let's wait and see. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes, and as I clearly thought was gonna happen, this stuff's no different than any other product that's out on the market. I don't know. To me, when you use a foam cannon, they pretty much are relatively the same when it comes to concentrate. You know, the foam releases the dirt, helps break it up so it's easier to get off. This pretty much did the same thing, but as you can see, especially here on my plastic, it looks almost like it's, you know, do you ever see a car or a truck that's got salt on it from the winter? That's exactly what it looks like. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it looks faded. You would think they would make a concentrate that would put down, you know, some type of, I don't want to say chemical, but something like a conditioner that would actually make your plastic stand out a little bit better. I mean, obviously don't want something that's greasy because you don't want that on your brakes, but you know, look down here. I mean, I don't know. I'm not overly impressed. There's some dirt still left on here, some spots. I mean, you guys saw me, look at this. You know, you guys saw me pressure wash this. The back looks pretty good, but maybe because it's in the shade. Tires, whatever. But am I impressed? I'm not. Like I said, there are tons of pressure washer products out there for foam cannons. So yeah, I mean, if you look down in here, I mean, there's still some dirt. I don't know, it's just, maybe I need to hand wash it. Maybe I'm being too critical, but it didn't seem to foam very well. My other foam concentrate works much better than this does, and this hardly foamed at all in my foam cannon. But does it do its job? Yeah, it releases the dirt. It releases the dirt and makes it easier for your pressure washer to get off. But again, like I said, that's what all concentrates do when you use a foam cannon. So there you have it. If it's something you guys want to check out, feel free, but that's, unfortunately, I'm going to stick with what I'm using, which is actually a car foam cannon concentrate, and it works much better. So all right, see ya.